Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, down below there's some links. There's a Susie G. Komen link down there. Please go down there and donate if you can. It's a fundraiser page. I've brought the fight to breast cancer this year, partnered with Susie G. Komen. So if you folks can donate, no matter what the donation is, $1, $2, $3, whatever you can give, it'll be greatly appreciated. Also in the link description down there, you'll see a link tree that has a link to all of my social medias, all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, and follow me across my social medias, my YouTube pages as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. I post content, so when you folks, see that content, you will be in the know. You'll be able to interact with me. So please go down there and do that as well. I will also be live streaming and doing a live radio show Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be talking about this Cardinals Jets game that we have coming up. We'll be chopping it up. And then, Sunday we'll be watching the game together as well. So, please get involved. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everyone that does call into my show. I want to thank everyone that watches my show as well. I truly enjoy interacting with you folks. And again, 7 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, where we'll be talking about the Jets and Cardinals live on this channel. So with all that said, I want to thank everyone that does interact with me anyway, whether it was watching my shows, going to those links, anything like that. But now it's time to talk about this Cardinals-Jets matchup, all right? It's time to talk about it. So when you look at this situation, the Jets are coming in. There's some injuries. One of the bigger injuries is Sam Darnold. He's still dealing with that shoulder issue. So he's going to be out this football game. They're going to let him rest that. Thank goodness, because we saw what happened with Mekhi Becton, them not allowing him to rest his shoulder. So you're going to have Joe Flacco out there starting at quarterback, and I'm wondering, what can we get out of this offense with him starting? Adam Gase has pretty much said that the play calling is not going to change. It's going to be some of the same stuff that we saw with Darnold. He's not going to change too much out the script. Not surprised. But I want to see how Joe Flacco handles this situation. You look at the wide receiver position. Perryman's doubtful, so he probably is not going to play. Hogan's also questionable, so we'll see a lot of Crowder, Jeff Smith, and Berrios. Jeff Smith has kind of come on. He's made some solid catches, but man, we were hoping to get Mims back, but the way that things are looking, at least some of the reports, is that it's not looking like he's trending towards being back just yet. So we'll see if he plays. He's supposed to return from IR this week. He's supposed to. We'll see if he plays, but it'd be no surprise to me if he doesn't play this week because he's still dealing with the injury. So we'll see what happens. Also, Le'Veon Bell is looking like he will trend. He's trending to come back though, so it looks like we will get him back against the Cardinals. As of right now, that's the way it's looking. But the thing is that Adam Gase doesn't utilize him effectively anyway. So I mean, I don't know what you can expect out of Le'Veon Bell. I'm hoping that, we find some ways to get the ball in his hands because, he's something that we lead. This Cardinals team is serious business defensively. So we need to, have him out there and utilize him, particularly in the blocking, aspect in this game because, again, Becton, he's doubtful, dealing with the shoulder injury. I'm hoping they sit this kid because that shoulder did not look right when they forced him to go out there and play. And, he played a couple snaps and then he sat down, and that was it for the rest of the game. There's reports kind of flying around from certain publications that shoulder injury is worse than, what some people are reporting, and that the Jets are looking to see if there's a tear somewhere in that shoulder. So that game that he went out there and played could have aggravated and made that shoulder injury even worse than it already was. And let me tell you something, if there's a tear in that shoulder and that shoulder is really jacked up, that can cost him a lot of time this year, and Jet fans are just going to lose themselves because guess what? This guy was one of the shining lights on the offense. He was one of the shining lights on the offensive line. We were all looking at him like, wow, this kid is really good. We were excited to get him in the draft. I was as well, but he's really stepped up and played extremely well as a rookie. And now in his absence, I think McDermott's going to be playing on that side. You look at this offensive line coming into this Cardinals game. This offensive line has been as up and down as it gets, more down than up. Alex Lewis has been spotty at best. McGovern has been very up and down. His play has been suspect. Van Roten has been awful. That guy has missed blocks. He's gotten blown up. Fant has been very up and down too, and I'm looking at this situation with this offensive line, and I'm saying, hey, this is not the game you want to come in and be spotty. This offensive line has got to play better than it has, so far this season because they got Chandler Jones. They send Buda Baker on blitzes as well. He's going to be playing in this game. Peterson comes at times. Listen, if you guys can't communicate and you can't get out there and get these guys blocked, Joe Flacco's going to have a long day. He's going to be getting what Sam has been getting all, this season so far. He's going to be getting hit a lot. So this offensive line has got to step up, man. It's definitely got to step up. You look at the defensive side of the football for the Jets, and there's, some injuries there as well. Jenkins is questionable. He's dealing with an injury. Bless Austin is questionable. He's dealing with an injury. Ashton Davis, he's questionable. He's dealing with an injury. And John Franklin Myers, the guy that, has kind of done some impressive things as well. He's dealing with the injury, a foot injury. We'll see if he actually plays. And if he does play, how it hampers his play. But let me tell you something. This Cardinals offense is serious, bro. Serious. Especially with the struggles that we've seen in our secondary. Pierre Desir, trash. Who are you going to match him up with? DeAndre Hopkins? Oh, my God. DeAndre Hopkins will have 600 yards in this game if we do that. Do you put him on Larry Fitzgerald? Larry Fitzgerald, this guy, yeah, he's up in age, but Larry can play this game. He's still really good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, who do you put Pierre Desir on? How do you handle that situation? Again, with Bless Austin being questionable, we got to wonder how much that injury is going to hamper him as well. And then you look at the situation of Kyler Murray. How do you handle him defensively? Because Greg Williams, again, these past couple games, the defensive game plan has been horrific. The defense has not played very well. They've gotten scorched. Against the Colts, they got scorched. Against the Bills, they got scorched. Against the Niners, they got just abused. It was insane. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And you're going up against a team with Kyler Murray, a young quarterback who's a very solid pocket passer. But boy, oh boy, once he gets outside the pocket, this kid has wheels. He can move, bro. He can move. He can extend plays with using his legs, and he could really scorch us and burn us on the back end. We got to find ways to get to Kyler Murray. Now, I don't know if it's that you want to send blitzes. I don't know what you do because we ain't got no goddamn pass rusher. So I'm guessing that's probably what we're going to have to do to try to get to this kid early and often and get him down before he breaks containment and breaks us off. You know what I'm saying? So Quentin Williams is the guy I'm looking at. I want to see what Quentin Williams does in his game. Can he push the pocket? Can he kind of slow guys down? Because Kenyon Drake is also there, their back, and that's a guy that can be utilized coming out of the backfield. He can also catch the football, but we've also seen our linebackers, particularly our inside linebackers, get exposed this year by, running backs coming out of the backfield and just abusing them in routes. So this defense has got to step up as well, and they cannot come out and be as heavily penalized as we've seen in these past couple games. Let me tell you something. You give up 100-plus yards to the Cardinals in penalties, we're done. We'll get blown out. They'll be up by 30 before the half. You know what I'm saying? You can't play undisciplined football. And I know that players have come out and talked about how Greg Williams is saying, has sat down with them and just read them their rights and told them, listen, you need to get it together, or, there's going to be issues in certain words. He's used different words, but he's definitely got his point across. They got to step it up because this defense has looked horrific. I'm talking horrific. And they've been ridiculously heavily penalized. It's just unbelievable. So I want you folks to comment down below and let me know what you folks think. I definitely, can't look at the situation and say the Jets are going to win this football game. But I want you folks to comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. What are your thoughts about Darnold being out? How do you feel about Becton, probably sitting as well because he's doubtful dealing with that shoulder injury. I wanted to get your thoughts on his defense as well. Do you think this defense will be able to slow Arizona down and get us a couple stops? And again, I will be live streaming Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. My number will be up there. Please call in. I love talking to you folks. So you folks have a good one. Peace.